Hello, 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 beautiful people. Hello. I apologize for the delay. I've just been waiting for people, some of the girls to join me. But I'm gonna go ahead and start. So, hello everybody. How are you? Hello, 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 hello. How are you doing? Have you been watching the chaos? Have you been watching all this chaos that we've been witnessing? I mean, I'm gonna put a little bit of lipstick because otherwise, I'm going to be called that. Okay. My apologies for that. See, that's my makeup is done. There we go. So there's so much to talk about, guys. There's so much to talk about. It is insane. Like just I wanted to talk to you because I am actually going to do a video about it, guys. And this is the video that I want to talk to you. It's I don't know if you've seen you know that Harry had a lawsuit, right? He had a lawsuit. In that lawsuit, it was for security, and there was a ruling by Sir Peter. His name is something Sir Peter something, right? There was a ruling like that from him. So so I wanted to check because it had been driving me insane. It had been driving me insane about when Harry was in the United Kingdom with the kids and to confirm whether or not they've been um, there on June for Rachel Meghan Markle's for the little girl's birthday, because we have now seen Radar Online do that video, right? We've seen it. So I found the judgment, the complete judgment, where the judge details um, all the visits that Harry made to the United Kingdom, the dates and everything, and then he details that on August 3rd, 2022. Listen to this. Harry applied because he had been in the UK on April that year. Remember that he went to the UK on April that year? Meghan didn't come. Meghan met him in Dusseldorf for whatever it was. She went directly there. And then in June, remember that they were there in June for the Queen's birthday, where they claimed that they brought Lily and Archie, and that Lily and Archie celebrated their birthday there, and that there were pictures with the Queen, which is a lie. I've been dying. Like, it was really hard to get the 52 ruling, full ruling. Some of it is redacted by the judge because, for security reasons, because they're talking about things. But Harry applied on August 3rd, 2022. Let's not forget that Lily's birthday is supposed to be June 4th. But Harry applied on August 3rd to Raddick, or he notified them that he planned to come to the United Kingdom with his wife and children from September 2nd to September 11th. That was the first time that he applied to bring his children with him, which means that, and he wasn't happy with the response that he got. I'm going to do a video and I'm going to read you that whole part. And that means that Lily has never been to the UK, because we know that when the Queen died, they didn't come with the children. That when they were there in September, they didn't come with the children. And but Harry had applied. Not applied, but he had notified, and basically he was told. Let me see if I have it here. Just 1 second here, guys. 1 second. And he was told the following. I just sent it here. Sorry. I just had it here. Or is it on the other phone? Let me see. I think it says on this phone. 1 second. Because I sent it. Okay, here we go. It says that he's complaining about the Well Child Award and blah, blah, blah. And then he's saying that, he was ambushed at that whale child. I mean, the judge is very thorough, and he goes through everything, right? And then the judge is saying that Raddick was justified because they had told Harry that he needed to give at least 28 days plus his agenda so they can go and secure the place he was going to be. But of course, instead, they did it with 18 days. Okay. And here we go. He's saying here that I'm sorry, I'm just going through the whole thing here. Let's see, distracting. Sorry. I'm just gonna mhm, mhm. He's just complaining here that he wasn't happy with the here. On August 10th, the Home Office had been notified. Here we go. The Home Office had been notified. This is the judge doing basically going in detail of every time that Harry had been there. How his visit on June and him going to the well child had been chaotic. And they said, well, yeah, but you didn't give the 28 days notice, right? So the judge is given in detail each and every visit that he has. The Home Office had been notified on 3rd August 2022 that the claimant and his wife and children would be visiting the United Kingdom between the 2nd and 11th September 2022. The itinerary did not end, and that part is redacted. On August 10th, 2022, Ravik met to decide what protective security, if any, should be provided. A letter outlining Ravik's decision was sent to the private secretary to the sovereign, since the request for protective security had come through the royal household, because apparently it was the royal household who requested that. A letter of 12 August was from the chair of Ravik to Sir Edward Young and explained that part is redacted. And then Harry's lawyers are complaining, write a complaint, because the response from the government legal department to Shillings on 2nd September 22 stated that Ravik did not consider it necessary or appropriate to reconsider the August decision in the meantime, because basically Ravik told Harry that he didn't need additional protection, that they had done a security assessment and there wasn't any really real risk for him, his wife, and children that he wanted to bring September 2nd to September 11th. So supposedly the children were supposed to have arrived in the United Kingdom on September 2nd, not June. Hi, Princess Lily Carol. Hello, hello. So that means that the kids were not there for anybody. So they were not there on June. Lily didn't celebrate anything there. This is why the reports were that they were not seen with any children gear getting off the private plane. We saw Meghan shushing, I think it was Sarah Phillips' children. But where were her children? Where were her children? Where were her children? That's something that it would be interesting to know, because according to what the judge said, there was, and the reason, and I wonder if that's the reason why the Queen invited Harry to come and see her before she died, because the Queen died on the 8th. So we know that the Queen had invited him 3 days prior to her death for him to come with Meghan. I don't know if they lied to the Queen, or the Queen was under the impression that they finally had the children there with them, because that would make sense, that the Queen is under the impression because of they applied for Ravik. But apparently when Ravik responded to them on August 20th saying, you don't need additional security because they have their own security team, we've done an assessment, Harry didn't bring the kids, because we know that they didn't have the children with them when the Queen died. We know that they didn't bring them with them. Okay, so that's basically, and I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna literally put the whole judgment there, and you guys are going to read it, because Radar Online is now saying that there's serious scandals around Meghan Markle, surrogacy thing, and it's really terrible. It is. Radar Online is now on top of it. So we'll see what happens because this is incredible, guys. This is incredible. And now I to me, I'll do you want me to send you the link to me? I'll send you the link to me, okay? Give me 1 second. I'll send you the link for you to come and join us. Um, let me see. How do I do that? Copy. And I'll send it to you. I'm sending you the link to me in case you want to come. Okay. I've sent you the link to me in case you want to join. But it's insane. It's insane, guys. And now the radar online. Let me see. Do you guys want me to pull that? Okay, let me look. Radar online here. Radar online. Online. Prince Harry surrogate. Okay, here we go. I'll show it to you. It is actually, this is getting bad. It says, and this is what I've been talking about for the past, 4 years? Prince Harry and Meghan Markle plunged into surrogacy scandal after actress' strange dad cast doubt on birth of their son, Archie. Prince Harry and his clout chasing. This is Radar Online, guys. They used to be on her side. Prince Harry and his clout-chasing wife, Meghan Markle, are being rocked by a shocking surrogacy scandal, said sources who added the diva's very own dad. The diva is casting doubt on the birth of the couple's son, Archie. Now, Buckingham Palace is being pressured to remove Prince Archie 5 and Princess Lilibet 3 from the UK's royal line of succession until Meghan Markle, 43, provides absolute proof that she popped out both. God, they're so rude the way they say it. Oh, here's Lady Leticia. Here we go. Tumi, are you joining us? You don't have to show your face, sweetie. I know you've been a little bit under the weather, but maybe you can join us. Hi, Leticia. I can't hear you.
Hello, lovely Paula.
How are you, gorgeous?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I was just reading this. The have you seen this? Like the article that I was reading of Radar Online.
No, I haven't seen it at all.
Yeah, it says that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle plunged into surrogacy scandal after actress's estranged dad cast doubt on birth of their son Archie. But it's just the way
Ooh.
yeah, but Letitia is the way they describe her. Prince Harry and his clout chasing wife, Meghan Markle, are being rocked by a shocking surrogacy scandal, said sources, who added the diva's very own dad is casting doubt on the birth of the couple's son Archie. Now, Buckingham Palace is being pressured to remove both kids from the UK's royal line of succession until Meghan can provide absolute proof that she popped up both babies. Ooh. A high-level palace courtier claimed this scandal comes as no surprise. Speculation about the children has been simmering for years. The kids are sixth and seventh in line to the throne, but have been under cloak and dagger secrecy since they were born. There are so many questions swirling around them. This crisis won't die down until the irrefutable truth comes out.
That was so scathing. Oh my God. This is like the first article that's come out about the kids.
No, there's been quite a few already.
Recently? Okay.
Oh yeah, recently. Yeah. There's been quite a few ones that they've been talking because, and this is what we were saying that finally, um, it says here, she revealed my father say 9 months before Archie was allegedly born. This is Samantha Markle that Meghan picked up her frozen eggs. I thought that makes sense. There would be a surrogate involved, but why the secrecy? Instead of lying to the world, just say we're using a surrogate. Because the reason for that is because if they use a surrogate, then the children can't be in the line of succession.
Can they still have the titles?
Well, they can get any titles they want. I mean, the king can give them any titles, but they won't be in the line of succession.
What do you think is going to happen? Do you think the palace is going to be under pressure to say something?
I don't know.
This
I
is
don't know.
serious.
Well, we've been talking. That's what I've been talking about it for 4 years in my channel.
Yes. You have. You and Megan's mole.
Yeah, and yeah, Megan Small, exactly. You
You
know,
were even on the Dan Wooden show talking about it.
I know. It's funny. But but it's great that the mainstream media is now talking about this, because before it was just us YouTubers, that, and then people were saying, oh, these crazy YouTubers, but we're talking that I'm not asking for anything out of the ordinary, just proof. Like, she's the only person in the history of the monarchy that doesn't have proof that the child is legit. Because prior to 1948, when the law was removed, the entire court used to witness the birth of the child in medieval times. And then it got
Wow.
changed. Yes, yes. It was a whole thing. Can you imagine being the queen and they would have to witness that the birth, that the
Right.
child survived and everything? It was a whole thing. The whole court was invited. And
Wow.
then it was reduced to have only the home secretary and another high level a government official to
They
verify.
wanted to make sure.
Yes, of course, because fraud had happened in the past. So,
Wow. And it
yeah,
is so much secrecy and things around the kids' birth. The announcement of the birth was, interesting. And even now, you can't even see that you just looking at the back of their heads. And that AI picture was a joke. So it's like, I'm curious. I think the heat is on for King Charles and them to do something because it's coming out now. It's coming out on the mainstream. Can I
well,
say that?
yeah. The thing is, though, that why is it so hard to simply put the names of the doctors? Because every doctor actually is very proud to say they delivered a royal child.
Exactly.
We know that there's no emergency room at the Portland Hospital. Harry's sending the bodyguard to Nando's when there's a chef, in-house chef, 24 hours there. Hi,
To cook.
Maggie. How are
Hello,
you?
Maggie. Beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the royal mess. He must be royal.
So it's going to be very interesting, I think, everything with the children. And you know what? We're also going to talk about Meghan Markle's Instagram account. And the reason for that is because I've always had this idea, and you guys who've been following me know that I've been talking about this for the longest time, that when she left, she never thought that Harry would follow. She had been preparing for things for herself. She lied to Harry because you know how Harry would go to her when people were saying all these things about her to him, and he go and ask her, and she dropped on the floor crying. Meghan has been consistently saying, oh, and it makes Harry looks bad because they have been fighting social media platforms. He was just in New York at the Clinton Foundation where he was paid a few $100,000 to give that speech against social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram,
Mhm.
YouTube. And then when Meghan had been asked, she's been told directly that she didn't have any social media presence because it was so toxic. But we know that she opened that account in 2022.
Exactly.
So I mean, you don't have to post anything, but you have an active account and you use it to look at other people and stuff like that. So that is a lie, another lie, and it makes Harry look bad because that means that they've been lying. She went to Houston, Texas, and said that, oh, that toxic social media. And when she was asked if she was in social media, she said no, and that was last year. But my theory has been, if you look at the timing, she opened it on June 20th, and then I'm going to let you guys ask what you want to say. She opened it on June 20th, 22. The Netflix Harry and Meghan dropped on December 2022. My idea has been that she was fully believing. She launched as Meghan. It was only Meghan. She didn't have Duchess of Sussex. Was that she thought that Harry and Meghan documentary or docuseries was going to be such a huge success that she was going to be able, she was going to have all these millions. And if that documentary doesn't present Harry nor the royal family in a very good light, does it? So she
No.
thought she was going to be the victim, the hero of the thing, and she was going to get all the hundreds of millions and all these offers, and she was going to divorce Harry by 2023. But then things backfired. And then she lied to Harry that she didn't have that account, and now she does. I mean, what do you guys think? It's just the
Uh,
timing, because she was
yeah.
positioning herself just as Meghan, and then Harry
Hmm.
and the next thing drops, but it backfired. But what if
Yes,
it had
big
been
time.
a success, and then it had moved on for her to being huge?
Yeah, I just find it really interesting that she is always against social media, like you say, and she talks about the bullying, but now she would just be back. I thought the little umbrella was in your head.
No, it's a painting. See?
Cute. I'm so sorry. It
No,
was
it's okay.
random. I was like, oh, you're so cute. But yeah, no. Um, I think it's really hypocrite of her. Listen, we all know that there was a call. Now, is the maid, I don't know, I don't have her CV, but obviously the
No,
maid
I
was
do.
a
I do.
person.
I know who she is.
There
This
you
is so
go.
funny. This is so funny because everything that she told me, then it was reported later on. It was proven later on and I said it first. She said that Meghan had a condo, and then we have on Tatler magazine saying that they met with Meghan at her £2 million condo, not her $14 million mansion in Montecito, at her $2 million. And then she said that she had the governor of California on speed dial, and then we see what's his name, the governor of California defending Harry and Meghan. Then she said that they were forced to leave the phones at the gate, and then we have the newspaper saying that yes, all the employees were forced to leave the things, the phones at the gate. So I mean, it's up to people. I don't care. I know who she is. I verified her details. You know, that's it.
Exactly. Exactly. You did your job.
Yeah, and people are angry. And the funny thing is that
I'm
she
just
did reach
done.
out. She did reach out to huge YouTubers, and there was this huge
Mm.
YouTuber who also verified who she was and everything, but he still didn't want to do it because he said he didn't want he was worried he was going to be sued by Rachel Meghan Markle. But I mean, if you put enough disclaimers like I did, I kept saying, um what the hell was this, Raimundo? I'm gonna block this guy. I'm gonna block ban and ban
Are
people.
you okay?
Yeah, so
Okay.
no, but somebody cursing at William and Catherine. I'm not gonna have it here.
What?
Yeah. So yes, guys. So I mean, what do you guys think of that Instagram thing? She's had it for 2 years, which means she has been lying, and she was preparing the terrain for her to leave Harry. She
She's
really
been
thought.
lying for 2 years about that. Not just been on there. What about the comments being turned off? She don't want to hear it. I think she's a liar. I think it's shameful that 2 years of just I spying it. Why not? What was she doing? Waiting to launch it?
I
Well,
just feel that she's really desperate.
Yes.
Continue, Paula.
no. I mean, I just think that she was preparing the terrain because she had it as Megan, and I was told that Harry asked her about that account, and she denied it being her. She said it
Oh,
was a fan. So she
so
lied to
she's
Harry
lying to
because
her husband too.
Harry has been on record saying that they don't have social media because social media is evil. Their whole spiel has been fighting social media. The CBS network. I mean, Megan sat next to a grieving parent when they did the CBS interview about the evil.
Right.
Yes.
And was like talking about, like Maggie said, hypocrisy, the talking about social media, and now all of a sudden she comes out with her Instagram that's been out there for 2 years, which has just been a lie. Like all her lies are coming to surface, like the babies.
Yep.
Why did she remove her Instagram in the first place? Like she basically just deactivated the Instagram so we couldn't see it and we couldn't see what she was looking at. But now she's making her grand return. Why do the break?
Right. Good question.
She's so weird.
I think she's desperate. I think this is like her. She thinks this is. I think she's getting what 800,000 a post.
I don't know.
Paula?
Maybe not
Yeah,
Who?
anymore.
Who?
Not
Megan.
anymore. Yeah, Megan.
What do you mean she's getting it? She
Someone
hasn't get
told me
any.
that.
No,
No?
no, no. That's what she's putting out in the papers. But right now, no major celebrities are following her. Most of her followers are bots. I did a video yesterday
Yes.
proving it. I mean,
That's what
most
my
of her,
subscribers
yes,
said. They said, go to
over
Paula's channel.
70% of the people are bots. And if you look at the people who like, she has very few likes for having so many.
Oh.
And if you look at the people who like the videos, you'll see that they have zero posts or less than 10 posts, or they're very little. Those are computer generated bots that you get. And I did my video yesterday about it, and I showed it on real. I mean, you can still show it. And I showed different accounts to show that Modash is a serious thing that tells you and is so accurate on everything. And Modash could only get 250, a little bit, almost 255,000 as the real.
That's
Uh,
it?
yes, yes.
Wow, that is so bad. That is so bad. That is so bad. That's not even a 500,000.
Yep, yep. And I've
And that's
looked at
with
celebrities
bots.
that didn't follow her.
All of them are bought. 70. That's all of them.
Is
Pretty
Isn't
much. I mean,
Serena
yeah.
is Serena Williams following her?
Yeah, Serena, I did
it?
a video on 2022 when this account came out, because I saw that Serena was watching what had followed her immediately. So that's when I knew that this was her account, because
Oh,
Serena
that's
watched.
how you knew.
Yeah, I did a video about it. And I said, if Serena Williams is following this account, this is her. This means she hasn't left. Right?
So it's
Yeah,
But
not a new
but no,
everybody,
account. It's just
I'm
being
trying to pull
presented.
that video. I'm trying to pull that video. I'm gonna try and find
You
that
but
video.
should.
that was 2 years ago. Now that she has reactivated her account, is Serena Williams still following her?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can
she
go
is.
check on Instagram. Oh
No,
my
Serena
god.
is William. Serena has been following her all along. She didn't deactivate her account. She just didn't post on it. But
Oh,
her
Oh
okay.
account
my god.
is active.
Even more sloppy.
Very
Yeah,
sloppy.
I did a video, and when I did that video, everybody ridiculed me. Everybody was laughing, and I said, "Well, I think this is her legit account because Serena is following it. Because Serena has been following that account pretty much from the beginning." And I remember everybody mocking me that I was doing these conspiracy theories and blah 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 blah, and I
Right.
was Paula being crazy Paula, and it turns out that it was the account.
It was the account. Wow.
Tyler Perry's not
You said
following her.
it.
Kris Jenner is
He's
not
not.
following her. Hmm?
Tyler Perry's not.
I can show you. I'm going to show you this thing.
So
This is
she's
Tyler
got like
Perry's.
one or two celebrity friends that are following her.
Well, this is Tyler Perry's account. He's following 121 people. At least early this morning, he wasn't following her. Nope. Nope. He's following Diddy.
Put
Wow.
put
Yes.
Megan in the search bar.
Following Diddy,
Put
unless he
put
removed the
Megan. Put Megan in the search bar.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nope.
Yeah, she's not there.
Oh, wow.
Nope. Let's see another one
She's
here.
got
Let's
7
see,
million
for
followers.
example, I didn't know that you could do that. I am Sarah Rafferty. Okay, following. Let me see, Megan. I didn't know you could do that. Oh, this is great. Thanks for, nope. Megan Trainer. Nope. This is the girl from Suits. Let's see. Oh, now that I know this, I don't have to go through. Let's see. Delfina Black Hair. I'm sure she's following her because but Delfina is Nacho's wife, right?
Okay.
I am sure. Oh, yeah, she's
Yeah,
following. There
there
you go.
she is.
And then let me see.
The
Nacho.
Duchess of Sussex.
I didn't
Did
know
you see that?
I know that Abigail's, yes. Kris Jenner. Let's see. It's Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner was following Royal Sussex and American Riviera Orchard, right?
Okay.
If she's following her. Oh, now she's following her. Okay, now
Okay.
she's following her. Okay.
What
I'm gonna
about
show you
Oprah?
something. This is very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna show you something that I just saw. You see this HRH of Sussex?
Yes.
She's been following this account for a while now, which means that this is Meghan's account.
That's her account too.
Yes. Which I talked about as well. So let's look at Gayle King.
No,
We
wait. Paula, Lady Latisha, let's slow clap for Paula.
What did you say?
She freaking knew. No,
She
because you
knew.
knew.
You knew. You
What?
had the inside scoop on all of
You-
this.
Oh yeah, I did a video. I'm trying to find it because I did a
Exactly.
video
That's
and
why we're so
everybody.
clapping. That's why we're clapping, because we're like, damn, the HRH was there on Chris Jenner.
Already.
Yeah, and the thing, I'm not following her. I'm not gonna give her a follower. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's when I did the video, everybody, I mean, you should have read the comment. Is like, oh, this woman is with her insanity. Meghan is not in social media. So and
Oh,
that
you gotta
HR,
repost that.
huh?
Are you
I
gonna
am trying. Yeah, I'm
repost
gonna
it?
repost it. And then that HR of Sussex, HRH of Sussex, that's Meghan.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
is.
had over 470,000 because Kris Jenner has been following. So that's another Meghan.
Yeah. Why would she follow a fan account of Meghan?
Gayle King is not following her. So let's see who else is her friend. We know that Tyler Perry is not the godfather of her child. Is not NBC Suits is not following her. At least not this morning when I looked. It wasn't following her. Nope. Which is Suits. Like they're not following her. Gayle
Okay.
King is not following her. Tyler Perry is not following her.
What
I
about
am
Patrick?
Patrick J. Adams. Oh, that's a good idea. Let me see. I haven't. Nope.
His girlfriend or wife may have told him, "Don't you dare."
No. I mean, Gayle King is not following her.
Followers.
I mean,
How
it's
many
Oprah.
followers
Priyanka
do she
Chopra.
have?
Oprah.
Let me see if Priyanka Chopra is following her.
Oh,
I am sure she is. Meghan. Nope. Nope. Oh, this is such a good tool, because I was spending maybe Jessica Mulrooney. I'm sure Jessica Mulrooney's following
Yeah,
her.
you showed her a good trick, Maggie. So I have a
Nope.
question. Forgot it.
What?
I forgot the question.
thank you, Lady Latisha. I had a
I'm
question.
getting
I
old.
forgot
My
it.
brain just fried.
Let's see if Chrissy Teigen is following her. I'm sure she is. They're besties, aren't they?
This is a good.
Oh, yeah, she is. You see, there she
Yep.
goes. Yep. So yeah, so we have that. I mean, all the bullies are rallying around this woman.
Yeah. What about what's her name? Ellen.
Ellen? I know that Oprah is not following her.
You choose chaos. You choose chaos.
Oh, this is what I wanted to know. How many followers do she have with the bot?
With bots, there's 75% of them.
Wait. With Ellen, check if she's still following Diddy.
Good question.
Oh, okay. Let me see. And then the followers. Let me see. Diddy. No.
Oh.
No, but
She's not following Diddy and Meghan Markle. Dear Lord.
No, she's not. Tyler Perry was following Diddy. I know because I saw him here. I saw Diddy, and I'm like, what? He still he follows Diddy, but he doesn't follow Meghan. I'm like, what?
You think he may have forgotten to take it off?
I don't know.
Put it in the search.
Diddy. There's Diddy.
Oh my God.
Let's see if
Put
Oprah is
Beyonce.
following
Put
Meghan.
Beyonce.
No, Beyonce only follows one person.
Oh, boring.
Yeah, and she's following, and I mean, 3 people, and they're not. And Oprah is a complete narcissist. She's not going to follow anybody else.
Kerry Washington is following her.
Huh?
Kerry Washington.
Let me see here. Maybe she's following Meghan here. Oprah Daily. Maybe Oprah Daily is following Meghan. Yes, Oprah Daily is following Meghan, but not Oprah herself. Who do you say, Kerry Washington?
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Oh, I'm sure Kerry Washington is following her. They're best buds. Yeah, you see,
Oh,
Kerry Washington.
wow.
Yep, but not Tyler Perry. So it's been very, very interesting. It's, thank you for teaching me that trick. So yeah, I didn't know you could do that. You see, guys, I'm not that techy.
What
So
did
when
you
it
think
did, but
about that?
huh?
What did you think about that cringe trailer?
It was horrible. I
I
mean, it's embarrassing. It
It's
is actually.
embarrassing. It was hilarious.
Oh, they want me to see if Blake Lively is following her, or maybe
Oh
Amber.
yes. What do you think about Blake Lively, Paula?
Blake
And
Lively should be in jail.
oh,
Oh.
No, Megan Fahy. Yeah, there you go. No, she's
I'm
not
just
following her.
thinking. I'm just thinking of like Paula saying, "Hoes needs to stick together."
Oh no, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, Blake Lively was there with Megan, and yeah, yeah. So we have the usual suspects, everybody related to Diddy following Meghan Markle, except Tyler Perry, who's the godfather of the child. I'm sure he'll follow her later on. But
Eventually.
who other celebrity do you think is? We know that the Phenom people who are like those D-list are
So
following
go
them.
to Megan. Go to her thing. She's got 1.2 million followers. That's what it's saying right now.
Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, 1.2. So what do I do now? I can't believe people from the Mexican community are following her. Well, it
She
doesn't.
has she's
And
following 0 people. She follows no one.
Yep.
And how do you know that it's like bot? Oh, 2022.
Huh?
2022. It said it was
Yes.
created in
That's why I reported
2022.
on it in 2022. Okay, let me show you here, for example, followers. You go to her followers, right? And you just go over here, for example, this has only one, this is a bot. You can see because look, this is an account. Anything less than 10 bots. Some of them have even what you might call it, fake, like fake pictures or and if you look, all of this is a bot. They have a picture, but this is a bot. Zero post. You can tell that they are
So we can say that 1 and 10 are bots.
between one and this is a bot. Look,
Yeah, exactly. Because
you
when
know,
you look, there's some that are real, but like
this
there's
is
like
a
a
bot. If these
10%,
pictures,
15%. Like you
they
would
have
say how
one,
many percent? Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, they have to have 0 to 10, and then you have for there's some that are straight up bots. Like, I mean, they don't even hide it. And this is like, for example, this is a complete bot, computer generated. Zero posts, 2 followers, following 31. There are some people who get paid to. This is another bot. This is like these are bots, guys. Zero post. Like even I have a small account. These are real. You can tell which ones are real because they have um
Exactly. Like
yeah.
there she does have some fan, but not what 1.2 million.
This is
Megan,
a bot.
please
This is
sit
a bot.
down.
This
That
is a
doesn't even make sense. 1.2 million followers.
Who,
People
no.
who
This is
likes
a
coming
bot.
out
Megan?
and
A bot.
cooking.
For example, you can tell
There
the
is
bot.
not 1 million. Yeah, there's not 1 million person that like Megan. Give me a
No.
break.
And look, and also you can tell a lot. You can tell a lot by how many people actually like. These are the people who like her posts. Not very many.
That's
Okay,
it?
that's
Okay.
it. She had to repost this one because it was shady and weird, right? How she posted it. So she had to repost it and do it in a higher risk form, right?
Let's
So she
get
had to redo it. You can see here who the number here.
Imagine face.
Look at that. You can tell how many people
I am
like.
just admiring, like Lady Letitia, I'm sure you can agree. I'm just admiring her gorgeous fake hair.
It is
Like you can
long.
tell,
It
like
is,
it's good
yeah,
quality. Like it's
it
good
is good
quality.
quality.
But that's it. That's a very little amount of people who liked this video, and no celebrities are liking it.
Wow.
Like look
And
at the hair. Look at this. This is the hair that Lilibet has
there it is.
inherited.
Inherited.
Exactly. I hate that word. I'm like, and then that's it.
But it's brutal. It is brutal. Everything is brutal. Everything is copied. She's trying to copy the Marchioness of Bath, who's absolutely beautiful and Nigerian. And like I talked today in my video, guys, I asked whether she's going to do a Nigerian dish. Isn't she? Didn't she say that Nigeria is her homeland? You
Yes.
know, where she is from? 43%, guys. I
Yeah.
am not even 43% of anything. I'm so
Yeah.
mixed. When you
Right.
are
Thank you so
43,
much.
no, when you're 43%, that means that one of your parents, Barack Obama, for example, his mother is absolutely white and his father is absolutely black. So she has, and depending how white the mother is and how, if there's any mix in the father, he should have almost 50-50. So when you have 43%, that means that one of your parents is absolutely from that era. That
Right.
Exactly. Because
Okay.
Barack Obama's father was an African. He was not an African American. African American because they're a product of slavery, like Meghan is and Doria is. You don't have 43% of one country. Did you ever do your DNA thingy, Letitia?
No, I have not.
Oh, this is so interesting. You should. I did
Okay.
mine. I have
Uh-huh.
a bunch of African country, but I don't have 43% from one place.
Ooh, I'm gonna do it. Yeah.
No, you don't. And yes, and you're not gonna get more than maybe a 30% from somewhere.
Okay, that's the most.
Yeah, because you are a product of slavery. They didn't say, "Oh, the Nigerian go reproduce there," or the person from Kenya go there. This makes no sense. They were, you know, being together. So I have Kenyan, I have Nigerian, I have like so many.
Right, right.
So
I can't
her
wait
with
to
her
do
43%.
that.
No, but like you'd think that she do a Nigerian dish, that she
Yeah.
do a
Well,
Maltese
she did
dish.
She
all
never
vegetables.
will.
Didn't she go to
Were you
Malta?
not?
Here's the
Did you
kicker.
not say that when she went to Nigeria, she didn't even eat? She had her private chef.
Well, and she didn't present the document because and they wanted to take her to the library so she could see her roots. Like for example, Gwyneth Paltrow, and she did her thing. She went to the region where she was originally from, and they could trace her ancestors there. But Meghan Markle, not Meghan. So there's no Nigerian cooking, there's no Maltese cooking, and she's already been caught stealing ideas from other
This
people.
is the kicker. She is in someone else's garden in someone else's house, but walking around it like it's hers. It's weird.
Yeah, and it's misrepresented because people say I'm at home with Megan. That's not
Right.
home. That is so wrong. I mean, I did my video. Please go watch my video that I
I
posted today
am. Is it
because
you posted today?
yeah, it's about this, and I talk about a couple of other things too.
Play a little bit of it.
Let me see. Let me see. Do I have? Yeah, I have it here. Let me see. It's
That's
this one
something.
here. Let me see. And Netflix is, and this is one of the things that I talk, because you know how Netflix usually announces like months in advance. For example, Yellowstone, they
Yeah.
were already telling 6 months in advance. Or for example, the Chef's Table, like they were advancing it. The reason why they didn't, and I've talked and done videos about it. We YouTubers were not lying. We were looking at the program for Netflix for the first 6 months, and this show was not there. And what I talk about it in my videos, that I think that the reason they waited at the very last minute is because they knew the backlash. They knew the backlash they were
Oh.
going to get. So they waited and delayed as much as possible for that. So let me see here, because I'm talking about it as well as Thanksgiving.
But what was interesting to me was she was running in the sand and writing 2025 like she's gonna bust out and do something
She's gonna
real.
bust a rhyme.
Right, right.
So Netflix has been doing, because the comments are brutal, and we're gonna see some. Here, let me show you. Show you. So cut there. So on the set already, Netflix is already receiving The comment section on People magazine is brutal. The comment section on
It's echoing.
is
Oh, hit your mute button.
Megan doesn't allow comments in her in her Instagram account, but the Netflix announcement of
Andrew
the
Tate.
Duchess,
Sorry.
Megan with love.
This is funny. Andrew Tate.
Maybe you need, Paula, maybe you need to mute yourself, and we need to all mute ourselves, and then when you play like that, it won't have an echo.
Okay, wait one second.
I like your setup.
And on the set already, Netflix is already receiving. The comment section on People magazine is brutal. The comment section on Netflix on X is brutal. Megan doesn't allow comments in her in her Instagram account, but the Netflix announcement of the Duchess, Megan with love,
Wow, they were
it's brutal. This is a woman who went from having the TIG, advertising poop spray, hustling because no big firms, no big brands wanted to work with her at all. So she had this Rickman's, which is a good chain, but she hustled for that and she was a nightmare there. So no big brands wanted to work with her. So she goes from that to going to marrying this idiot into the royal family and having big brands want to work with her or, you know, buy clothes for her. And then she has signs that $100 million with Netflix, that $20 million with Spotify. And we saw what happened with it. Total failure. This woman can't do podcasts, can't do TV, can't act. I mean, meet me at the lip, done. But she managed to secure $100 million with
That was good, Paula. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch the whole
Well, no,
thing.
it's funny. It's funny because I show some. Some shows she's been as a chef, as a cook, and I have a
Oh, you
clip
did?
that no. Oh yeah. In the middle, I show some clips of her cooking shows, and I have a clip, a scene of her cooking show that nobody has, and I'm gonna post it tomorrow. But it's like, look at this woman, the roundabout way she went about things. She went from hustling in the TIG, getting poop spray. No major brand wanted to work with her. She marries this idiot into the royal family. She's in the biggest stage of on earth. And
The
now
biggest.
she's back. She leaves that. She trashes. She burns every bridge. And now she's saying that she was going to do the charity thing. And then she goes back to being an influencer, buying bots. And again, no major brands want to work with her.
No, they don't. She's
Back
done.
from the beginning, and except that this time added the Duchess of Sussex title. And very interestingly, she didn't add the Duchess of Sussex because American Riviera Orchard, her Instagram, has the Duchess of Sussex, but this one has Duchess of Sussex only.
Why?
Because Duchess of Sussex, when you don't have the Duchess, the Meghan, that Duchess means that she's divorced.
Oh,
Yeah, for
wow.
example, when Princess Diana was married to Prince Charles, she was Diana, the Princess of Wales.
Oh,
When she got divorced, she was Diana, Princess of Wales. Fergie, when she was married to Prince Andrew, she was the Duchess of York. That's how you can tell. For example, like Diana's brother, the one that keeps remarrying and remarrying. She's not the countess or whatever. She's now the former wife is countess of.
Is it Charles?
He's
Charles
an
Spencer?
An earl, Charles Spencer, yes. So he has like 4 wives, and they're all countesses, I think. But
really?
yeah, but they get to keep the title, to use the title, and then but they're not the. So, for example, Fergie is no longer the Duchess of York. She's Sarah.
Duchess of York. Sarah, Duchess of York.
That's how you can tell who is the wife of the royal.
Oh, wow. What about her statement, Meghan cooking with love?
God, I mean, this woman. There's okay. You know what, guys? We're gonna look at the comment section here on
Let's
Twitter.
do that.
Yes, because this is brutal. And
Cooking
we're gonna
with
go to the Netflix
love.
thing. Here,
Cooking
here's
with love.
Netflix.
You don't know nothing about love, Magic. Ain't no
This woman
love.
has this woman has completely destroyed all sides of her husband, family, and
Yes,
mother and her family. Right?
yes,
Um, I shiver to think if this is Megan with love, what is Megan with hate?
right.
So I'm just looking at Netflix because oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna share with you guys, okay? And we're gonna go through the comment because the comments are brutal unless they're deleting it. I left a comment. That's her. Love is in the detail.
Hola.
So there's my detail. Is she cooking any Nigerian food to showcase her ethnic background? She already stole someone else's idea with the caprice appetizer. How embarrassing! And then I have like 42 replies from my thing there.
Oh God, I love the ladybug though.
Yeah, but it's not her idea,
Okay.
you know. And Meghan Small. How can Meghan elevate anything when all she has done since she married into the royal family has failed? This wasn't even filmed in her own home. That's Meghan Small,
Mm.
right? This is the fenestrate. Can she at least tie that stringy hair back so it doesn't end up in the food and remove the dirty jewelry? And then
Yes,
they go.
someone said about her hair, it's just hanging down in the food.
Imagine finding that hair there. You should have gotten the stunning, stylish Emma. She's I don't know, Marchioness of Bath. And then they go, what a low life fraud con scum artist you are. Andrew Tate, I love this.
Mm.
Like this tweet if you'd rather get AIDS than watch this bullshit. And then this girl, Megan serves
Oh,
him. My, they're getting so big. Gross. Her greasy long hair is hanging all over the food she prepares. She constantly plays with her hair. Look at this. This girl was
Ooh.
Harry Got Hustle. I never seen this account. Harry Got Hustle. Everyone remember her dish soap story when she was 11 years old and she was so offended that women were expected to be in the kitchen. Well,
Now
she's
she's in the kitchen.
and then they're showing here. FYI, for entertaining, please purchase a cake knife, and server. They're sold as 2-piece sets. Buy a book on classic entertaining and hosting at home. Pippa Middleton wrote one and was a bestseller. And then this lady, Amy Burnett, when will you learn? This is to Netflix, grifters. Then there's this is the beautiful Emma's YouTube channel. Go on over there and subscribe and watch somebody that's been doing this for 9 years. Netflix never gave her a 100 million contract, but did to Megan, that just popped up and knows nothing about. I mean,
She knows nothing about that.
yeah.
I wonder, did the last 2 years was she in the kitchen cooking with a chef or something?
No, but I've been trying to look for positive. Nobody wants to watch a
Me
privileged
too.
individual cook food that nobody can afford right now.
You can
Has the cost
scroll
yeah.
all the way down or in the middle, and there's no positive.
And then they go, I am sorry, but there are content creators on IG that are far more compelling and deserving than this show. And here you have the Marchioness of Bath. Here, look at her.
On our afternoon tea, which this year will be served in the Great Hall during the food festival in June. It's a great family event. Everyone's invited.
She's beautiful. She's Nigerian, by the
She
way.
is beautiful.
And then South Park, they described it best. And then you have this, I'd rather eat raw chicken of a toilet seat in a dive bar in Mexico than watch 5 minutes of this cringe.
Oh. Well, you know she's reading some of these things. You can't help but to
No,
see
Netflix
it.
has been holding crisis because this is why they waited so long. It's
You
not that
think she's
I was
reading
right,
some of them? Some
guys,
of them.
All of them. She's reading
Thank
them.
you.
She's all in it, ain't she, Magic?
no, I'm going through all the comments here, guys. I mean, I'm not skipping
Yes.
anything.
No, but
Nothing
her,
says love
Meghan
like,
Markle, will absolutely read all the comments.
oh yes,
Mhm.
oh yes. Never mind Meghan Markle, Netflix. Nothing says love like talking to Oprah while Philip was dying in the hospital in the
There
UK
we
and
go.
neglecting your family for your own ego. No thanks. I'll support their privacy tour by not watching.
Literally, no one cares. Question of the days. Why? This is to see from Meghan Markle. 79% said no. Then I mean,
Ooh.
Michelle, I respect their desire for privacy, so I won't watch. Laugh my fucking ass off. Laugh my ass off. Watching fake people pretend to be authentic is so funny because authenticity is the one thing you can never believably fake. Why is the thumbs up, thumbs down disabled? What are you scared of? Cringe. I mean, are these her recipes or borrowed from the chef boyfriend? Yeah, this is one of the things I asked on my video, whether
Wow.
Corey Taylor is going to make an appearance, you know? It says, I'd rather get an enema with a steel wire toilet bowl brush. Wow.
Ooh.
Hey guys, I need to go, but thank you for inviting me on. Love you,
I
everyone.
love me.
No, we're going to get
Bye.
going. Yeah, no, but I mean, so what do you, thank you,
Hi,
Maggie.
Maggie.
Bye.
So next Friday, hopefully more of the royal ladies are going to be able to join us. You know, today was a little bit because people are still on holiday and stuff like that. But I do want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us. We almost did an hour. But what do you make of this? To me, this woman is finished.
I think she's been done. I really do. The articles that are coming out about her being a loser and unpopular, it's showing in her Instagram post, her relaunching. It's not doing well at all. She's not doing good at all. She doesn't have a fan base. And the Sussex squad is smaller than we thought.
Yeah. I mean, she has some big celebrities. She has Kris Jenner. But then again, Kris Jenner's tainted because of Diddy. Delfina Balquer, Kerry Washington is not that much of a big celebrity. The same
No.
group of people with Oprah Daily, but not Oprah. Gail King is not following her yet. Like
But do
A-list
you
celebrities
think
are not following her.
that the celebrities that follow her, their fans would follow her too? They're not doing that.
No,
She's on her own.
no, they're not. I mean, nobody from Suits is following her at all. Not yet, anyways.
Mm-mm.
Suits is not following her. I mean, it's the usual suspects that are following her, and that's because
Yeah.
they're signed up with the same agency.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if over 70% of the people are bots, that is not good for her advertisers, because advertisers want accounts that have
So they
like,
can see it too.
yeah.
They can see that she bought bots and that she's
Oh
really
yeah, of
not.
course. That's the first thing they do. That's the first, because and that'll determine. I'll show you here, guys. For example, I'm going to show you this here. It says, I'm going to show you here. This is a montage which is super super. And, I'm going to do, for example, Cristiano. I love Cristiano, right? Go watch my video of yesterday, my video today, and this is check people,
Oh
right?
yeah, I'm gonna watch
It
it.
tells you montage. It tells you he has followers, 646.7 million followers.
Wow.
It tells you anything under 30% is good.
Oh,
So fake followers 25, and then they go a whole thing here on him. Like it tells you real people is 64.44%. How many influencers are following him? Mass followers that could be shady or could not be shady. Suspicious mass followers that could be bots but not so sure, and then
oh.
bots and fakes. Okay, anything under 30% is good, right? So
Okay.
that's him. I did. Who did I did? Let me see. Abigail Spencer.
Is Megan in here?
Yeah, but she comes with 250 some. Abigail Spencer has over 30.97%, almost 31% fake followers. That's not
Well,
good.
they're not playing with these fake bots,
And
are
that
they?
means that real people are only a little bit over half.
That's not very many.
No, and
She's got a lot of
she
bots.
has 827,400 4,000 followers, but almost half of them are fake, because it tells you who are real people. What
Wow.
percentage are influencers? Mass followers that they share with other audiences. That, for example, if they follow a show, they will follow her. Okay. And then
Wow.
suspicious mass followers is quite high. It's
That
22.69%.
is high.
Her bots and fakes are low, but then it's because the suspicious mass followers is high and the fake
Okay.
followers is high. So,
Yes.
for example, let's look at Kerry Washington, right? Kerry Washington. Let's check her profile. A little bit high, but it's still under 30% less. It tells you the engagement average. It tells you here that, oh, well, that's not good. She
So
has
that's normal to buy bots. These
Yeah,
celebrities to
but
buy.
the problem that you have with that, the problem that you have with that is that companies will not pay you as much per ad because they know that
Oh,
you have less real audience that they can sell to.
right.
So, for
Okay.
example,
Now I
Kerry
got it.
Washington has 7.5 million followers, but only 50% of those are real. That's not good for her.
No.
So let's say Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian. Is she going by Kim Kardashian or just Kim?
Mm,
Okay, here, Kim Kardashian. She has almost 30% fake followers. That's not good. It says that she has 350, almost 359 million followers.
wow.
Real people is almost 60%, but that's not good because it means that 40% are not real followers.
Whoa. This
So
is
you have to remove 40% out of that amount.
half, almost half of that.
Yes. Now let's do Meghan. Keep
Okay.
in mind that this account
It's
has been
new.
open since 2022, and
Okay.
at that time she had about 111,000 people, right?
That's not very many.
254, almost 255,000 followers, real followers. Now, the fake followers here it says so, but there is a note. It says a profile with 0 likes could mean the creator has hidden likes and comments from public, so we cannot calculate their engagement rate. So they're not able,
Oh.
yeah. So this
So
is why
since
because
that's not on, we really don't know who the reals are versus the fake.
well, what they do with this number that you see
That's
here,
the real number.
that's the number. That's they go through everything, and basically they check the accounts that actually have actual engagement, like real accounts, and they have a benchmark. You have to have over 10 posts, and you have to at least be interacting twice or 3 times a month in your account.
Wow.
For example, some of these people, because some people, so you know, guys, this is a business. I was offered to do this once, and I know of a YouTuber
Oh, really?
that he even was advertising somewhere on the Mexican community that that he would charge to follow accounts. So basically, they pay you to follow certain accounts. You don't have to interact, but just to be a follower. Because if you're semi-known and they say, "Oh, you're following this account," then you get paid a certain amount of money. But if you're not interacting with this account or anything like that, then you're not considered a real subscriber. So
Okay.
not that what it does, it shows you the number of people that are actually real with real interactions. And because Meghan Markle is hiding everything, they can only go by the ones that they can verify are real.
Which is the two something K.
255.
Wow, that's not very many. That's pretty
Oh,
low for
yes.
her. Yeah, that's not. And the 1.2 million is fake. So
Yeah.
70% of her
Over
followers.
70% our followers are fake, our bots.
Wow.
So what happens with let me see for example, let me see why for example uh, um let me see this. This is what's the name of that Jenner? Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner?
Kylie Jenner, right? Okay. 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 This I'm going to show you Kylie Jenner. Okay. Because you have to see, for example, Kylie Jenner. This is great. This is why Cristiano gets paid so much money because he has over 60% people that are real with an engagement of 600 and some millions, which means you would get at least 400 million people. So when he promotes something, which he doesn't, at least 400 million people are going to see it. And people
Oh,
do follow him. Like I would like to buy stuff from him. Kylie Jenner. Why does Kylie Jenner get paid so much? She has her account is reported to have 395.2 million followers, right?
That's a lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a lot. Less than 30% fake followers, which is good.
It's
It's
good.
almost it's almost on the upper end, but still good. Is 30% or less is considered good.
Yes.
Um,
Okay.
she
Because it
has
sounds like to me, all of them have bought some fake bots.
yes. And then you have, for example, real people. It's almost 60%, which is good. So they know that 60% of, let's say, 390 million, that's a lot. That's 200 and some
That
million
is.
people.
Ooh.
And they know because she became a billionaire out of promoting her range because people were following her on Instagram and buying it. So
Mhm.
she has selling power. Meghan Markle doesn't have that.
She doesn't.
You know, let's say, for example,
And
Chrissy
what is,
Teigen.
and why are you doing that? What is is she selling something with the cooking show, or is she just
Well,
showing us?
she hasn't promoted American Riviera Orchard because she hasn't been able to clear that up. For example, Chrissy Teigen, she has 42 million followers, right?
Which is a
But
lot.
yes, but and she has 58%, so a little bit over half are real followers, you
Okay.
know? And she has suspicious mass followers, and bought and fakes 13%. So that is a good account. She would get around $300,000 per post, for example, 200,
Oh,
between 150,000 to 200,000 per post because of who she reaches. Not everybody buys. She's a very divisive figure with everything that you know.
so what determines? So what you're telling me is basically depending on how many followers you have, depends on how much money you get per post.
Well, no, it's not the amount of followers. You can have like, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's say Cristiano Ronaldo has 646 million. That's what he has. But if he only has 10% of real people, that is not good.
Right.
Here. So it's not the followers that matter, it's the amount of real people who are
People.
following him.
Oh.
Influencers, mass
So
followers.
half of that number, half the 42, she'll get paid for a post
Yeah,
based
and
on
for example,
that.
and it doesn't mean that everybody's gonna buy because she's a divisive figure because of the bullying allegations.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it depends on how many are real people. And trust me, these marketing agencies, and this is Modash, this is the free version because if I were to pay for it, I get like the proper thing.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
the
but
free
this is just the
version.
free version. Yeah. For example, you have
Ooh,
Jessica
check fake followers and more.
Mulrooney. Yeah, let me see. Jessica Mulrooney. She has 419,000 followers. Um,
She's got more than Megan.
no, she doesn't. And Megan has 1.2.
419
Oh,
K
these are the
followers.
real followers. No, not real followers. These are the followers on her account. The reason why the 1.2 million doesn't show up on Modash for Megan is because she has not enabled, she has
Her her
everything hidden.
her like and dislike buttons and her
No, for
comments.
everything.
There's
So
no engagement.
they can tell that because she has hidden all the features that will help them determine this statistics. Then the only ones that they can verify are the 245,000 followers.
That's it.
That's it. If she were to lift all the things, then we would get that. And if, for example, if you have less than 50%, you in fact, I think Instagram penalizes you. So, for example, Jessica Mulroney has 54% of 419,000. That's about 240,000 followers that are,
Oh,
real
okay.
people. She has 3.96% influencers. She has mass followers, suspicious mass followers, a little bit high, but the bots and fakes are this. But then again, she has very little. This is not good when you have this less than 60.
Okay.
You have
Almost
60,
half of
60, yeah,
fake.
yes. But the engagement rate is high. It's 3%. Is 3. This is good.
That's good. Okay.
Yes, engagement rate is high. For example, Cristiano has 1.06 engagement rate, so that this tells you whether people visit your account or not.
Okay. How much
Okay. But
traffic you
because
have.
Megan doesn't, hasn't allowed people. She has this, but then again, if she wants advertisers for her thing, she will need to lift this because people will need to see. Because, for example, you don't want to pay her. It's been verified that she doesn't sell. Instead, everything backfires, right? People
Uh-huh.
are watching. Netflix is watching the huge backlash on Netflix right now about this. For example, no brands are announced in her cooking show. That she's
None.
working with
Zero.
any brands. She's not working with any brands. No brands want to
Mm-mm.
associate with her.
They don't want to work with her. And
You
most of
know.
the people in her trailer, we don't even know those people.
Well,
They look
one of
like
them is
they're,
Mindy Kaling, and the other
yeah,
one is Abigail Spencer. I don't know who Mindy Kaling is, some sort of comedian or something like that.
right.
Abigail Spencer, who's a D-list or B-list, who was in Suits and a show that got canceled. I mean, she has the same birthday as Meghan. I mean, Kris Jenner, I think she wants to sign her up in some sort of I don't know, and they're all represented in the same agency. Um,
Reality show. That's what she needs to do if she wants to make some money, be on the reality show, because I would watch that. Are you gonna watch the cooking show? We gotta
I
watch
have
it.
to because I have to report on it.
Exactly.
I have to watch it, but I mean, it's like when I was watching the polo thing, guys, I was falling asleep. I was falling asleep.
Oh,
I had to put it at 1.5 speed, and even then, it wasn't going fast enough.
wow. It was that boring. And the ratings were really bad. What was the comments like over there? Were they bad too?
Horrible. They were horrible.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, and
Do you
I
think
mean,
that
everybody, they're mocking her because it's like she basically went back to doing, which is what I've been saying all along. When in my first videos, I used to say, this woman is gonna, as soon as she signed, I was surprised. I've been saying this, that she didn't get on a plane after, they go to the back of the church to sign the certificate,
right?
right? I was surprised she didn't get on a car and just flew to the United States because she was in the United States and Canada like 14 times in that year because she was preparing her stuff. I mean, she opened her account in 2022. We know that HRH because what's her name has it here. What's it called? Kris Jenner. And
Uh-huh.
when I talked about it on that, now that I know, let me see Meghan here. Now that I talked about it, this account HRH Sussex, I showed that account, and everybody said that's Meghan, and they go, no, 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 because she denied it. So HRH of Sussex here, see,
Right.
because it's Her Royal Highness of Sussex. Meghan Markle, of
Wow.
course, she puts herself first. Prince
So
Harry.
she did this before she even got married, around the time she was married.
Yeah. Well, let's see about this account. When this account was here, the
Yeah.
account was in 2018, April 2018.
And she updated to HRH or something.
No, it was always HRH.
Wow.
So she had opened this account since April 2018, a month before she married Harry.
Oh, she was plotting and planning.
Yeah.
She was already planning her future away from the royal family. She already knew that she couldn't have social media. Could
Yeah,
you?
but look, she says, "Hey, I'm Lauren Bannister, your indispensable resource for all things royal online shopping pro." Right? So why not post all of this on her account? She only has 2 posts. And she's a blogger. She calls herself a blogger, but she only has 2 posts. You know what I mean? So that's Kris Jenner has been
Oh,
following that. I wonder if Kim Kardashian is following her because I'm sure all the
no, we
Kardashians
didn't
are
check
following her.
her.
I'm sure Kim Kardashian is following her. I am sure all the Kardashian. No, okay, Kim Kardashian is not following her. I mean, who else can we think of Amber Heard? Amber Heard. Let's see if Amber. I love that she showed me how to do this.
I know, right?
No, Amber Heard is not following her. Just the usual suspect. Tyler Perry, for the time being, is not doing it.
What is Ellen's wife name?
Portia. That's a good one. Portia de Rossi. Let me see. Meghan. I'm sure she's following her. No. Maybe Gwyneth Paltrow is following her.
I didn't know about that. Or Cameron Diaz.
I mean, I'm sure Gwyneth is following her. No. No.
Well, she's trying
Or
to
maybe,
be Gwyneth.
or maybe Taylor Swift. Didn't she write a letter to Taylor Swift?
Yeah, and Carrie
Oh, she's not following anybody. Okay, that's that.
Carrie Perry.
So no, so I mean, just Kris Jenner, who's going down. I mean, Kerry Washington, Oprah daily, not that. Chrissy Teigen, I don't bully. Priyanka Chopra is not following her. NBC's Delfina Balkir, I'm sure she's following her. Misha Nunu, I'm sure is following her. Misha Nunu is following her. I'm
Oh,
sure Misha Nunu because no, that's odd.
she doesn't have that many celebrities following her. They
But
should have
Misha
a
Nunu,
section
no,
for that.
Misha Nunu is one of her best friends.
Oh, wow.
Let me see Marcus Anderson.
Okay.
Marcus Anderson. Anderson Marcus, but because he has this, he won't show because his account is private. So, but Misha Nunu is not following her. That's odd. That's odd.
Hmm.
Yeah, because Misha Nunu, she's with Misha Nunu everywhere.
Wow. Do you think Netflix paid her $100 million?
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. What's her name of Eugenie? Eugenie.
Beatrice and Eugenie?
Eugenie. Princess Eugenie. Let me see if she's
She has an
following her.
Instagram.
Yeah, she has Instagram. Let me see if she's following Meghan. No, she's not. Am I sharing it right now? Let me see if
No,
Eugenie
you're
is
not.
following her. Okay, I'm sharing here Eugenie's. So we're gonna do this, Meghan. Not yet. Fergie has
They're friends. Eugenie and Megan are friends.
they're supposed to be. No, this is Fergie, Sarah Ferguson here. Let me see if she's following Meghan. She's following Miss Anne Harriman. She's not following Meghan, but she's following Miss Anne Harriman. Miss Anne Harriman, I'm sure he's following Meghan. Let me see. Yep.
Yep.
It's the usual suspect guys, that
That's
are following.
the photographer.
Which one?
This
Yeah, that's
guy.
the photographer who's really
Okay.
weird looking. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Yeah. So I'm curious. Guys, Tessa Dunlop. I wonder if she's following Meghan. I am absolutely sure she is. Yep. See?
Wow.
And she's also following HRH of Sussex.
Oh, both.
Mhm.
Anything, Megan.
Yes, because this is also Meghan's account managed through a third party. So you see, guys, all of you who trashed me and said that I was insane in 2022 when I said that Meghan was her account because Serena Williams was following her and that HRH of Sussex was also her account. And you all trashed me and said that I was insane and that I was a big mouth and everything. Well,
Right. What about Omid Scobie?
hello, gorgeous. Hello, how
lovely
are you?
Tina.
Hello. Sorry, I thought it was 10 o'clock.
No. We've been watching everybody who's following Meghan and who hasn't following Meghan on her Instagram account, and we're like completely Omid Scobie. I forgot about Omid. I'm sure
Oh,
Omid
tell her
Scobie.
about the article that you read earlier.
Which one?
The one that's talking about the baby.
Oh, did you see that Radar Online thing, Tina?
No, I haven't seen nothing. I've been at work all day and sort of decorating when I got back. What's that?
That Radar Online. It's oh yeah, Omid Scobie is following her,
Okay.
of course.
Oh,
But well, Radar Online is now it's brutal. The article they put out. It is absolutely brutal. The article they put out. It said and it's just so bitchy, about the surrogate, about the questioning of
Yeah,
everything.
it's really
Uh,
in your face.
You
It's
can look at this here. It says
crazy.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle plunged into surrogacy scandal after actress's strange dad cast doubt on birth of their son Archie. Prince Harry and his clout chasing wife
Clout.
are being rocked by a shocking surrogacy scandal, said sources, who added the diva's very own dad is casting doubt on the birth of the couple's son, Archie. Now, Buckingham Palace is being pressured to remove Archie, well, the kids, from the UK's royal line of succession until Meghan can provides absolute proof that she popped out both babies herself.
Wow.
That is something.
Have you seen Meghan McCain has put something up?
Oh, yeah, oh, yes, Meghan McCain.
I've got it here. Do you want me
Thank
to
you,
read
Saint
it?
Hudson, for the donation.
Do you
Thank
want
you,
me to
Saint
read it
Hudson.
out, Paula?
Hmm?
Do you want me to read what Meghan McCain has said?
Yeah, I can put it here if you want. Meghan
Okay.
McCain, you said? So you can
Yeah,
read
yeah.
it too because my English is Meghan McCain plus Meghan Markle.
Really?
Yeah, so she's basically said, I was originally a Meghan Markle supporter. I thought she was cool,
Here.
stylish, and refreshing. Like the rest of the world, my opinion changed when she disrespected the royal family. Now that she wants to be American again instead of British aristocrat, what she seems to forget is Americans want real, raw, uncensored. All of this, even in the trailer, is highly curated, produced and at a touch. There have been 2 terror attacks in 2 days. Major wars raging, and Americans can't pay for groceries. We are a country in rage, uncertainty, and intensity right now. This concept is ill advised. I would have told her to do a show helping bring fresh food to food desert in low income neighborhoods. Do something to help people instead of your ego. This is why the world doesn't like you. Nothing else, just completely tone deaf to the moment.
Yeah, I saw that. I was
Wow, I like Meghan McCain. She does not like Meghan. She's come out and said some things about Meghan. How, yeah, that was a good article.
but
Yeah.
why didn't she use her platform? Didn't she say she was going to use her platform for good? Why didn't she use
She's using it for
her
herself.
platform, for example, instead of her running like a crazy maniac on the ocean that she repeatedly tried to do? Um, it's why not say, you know what, welcome to Instagram. I've decided to use this Instagram account because I'm going to use it to promote causes, for people to highlight things, and I can guarantee you
Oh,
she have tons of
no.
followers, and you're in my and on my account you're going to be getting we're going to be talking about for example, a project. She could have gone to New Orleans right now with people, organizations to help people, with everything that's happened in New Orleans, or, like she could be doing something like that. But instead, it's all about me, 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 me,
Look
me,
what
me.
What
Bethany
about myself?
Frankel does. Bethany Frankel, she does loads to go and help
Oh,
victims
what was
of
that?
Bethany Frankel. She's
Yeah,
actually like yet you see her with a Chanel bag, you don't care because she does good as well. You don't envy that.
let me see. Bethany Frankel here.
Well, it's just amazing how Megan has just launched herself, came out with this let's go rebrand and looking desperate. And you know what happened in New Orleans? It's
Yeah,
like, remember when Uvalde happened and she
yeah,
ran over there with some flowers and her father had a stroke at the same time, but
Yeah.
yeah,
decided Uvalde was the better place to go?
yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah, but the thing is that she said that she was going to use her platform for good, for
Yeah.
helping others. That you don't need to be a royal to be of service.
No. No, you
And
don't.
here she has a huge opportunity to do just that, because Archwell is clearly a fugazi thing where they're siphoning millions. I don't know why. And Arrow, American Riviera Orchard, down. But what has she really done? They went to Colombia. They were a huge burden on the Colombian people. And to what? To give them
Mhm.
drums? They went to Nigeria for what?
Yeah.
For what? What
Yeah.
have they done? They
But
don't.
it was but she says elevate, and she likes to elevate stuff. She likes to elevate herself. This whole show is about elevation of herself. And here's the thing, right? The only reason they're there, the only reason she's there is because she used the royal family to elevate herself. And I
Yes, she
feel
did.
like she will get these shows. Netflix will have you. But the lift stops here.
It
So
does.
for so long, that lift was going to go off the royal family. I mean, we may see her doing crappy bits, but the people's perception of her, and I can see for today, like we do this every week, but I can see people really angry in the comments
Yes.
about her
You
now.
know, we
Like
read the comment section.
it's taken on now. People are getting really, because people are being gaslit, you know, when she comes out smiling and dancing around and prancing
Yes.
around on the beach. It's like we're meant to pretend the last 6-7 years never happened.
Right.
The only reason
Yeah.
you're doing this is because you did that. Now we're
I
meant
love
to
it.
be quiet now and support you and be like, you're amazing, Meghan. No,
Yes.
we're not Mindy. This is not the
No.
best day of our lives. Thank you very much.
That was so good, Tina. That was
Yeah,
good.
and also, you know, I said on my post, I am laughing already. She loves, because I'm quoting her. She loves to take something ordinary and elevate it. She was less than ordinary when she married Harry. She was a D-list mattress actress. She was
Yeah.
elevated to a royal,
Yeah.
and she completely destroyed it. She
The
completely
lift's going
downgraded
down.
it. It's
The
the
lift's going
opposite.
down.
Yeah, it's the opposite. She was elevated to something. And look, I mean, and this is why I said that Meghan's power, scan code power, is powerful, because she managed to get a royal title of the most prestigious royal family and turn it to nothing, to a joke. Nobody
Yeah.
wants to touch it. She can't, I
Mhm.
mean, she's back to being an influencer, and no major brands are going to talk. And this show is going to tank. Netflix is feeling the pain of the backlash.
The thing is, right, this is not about race. This is not about age, gender, or anything. This is about the people watched her come and stamp all over the Queen's last bit of her journey, her last leg. Like that, she had done a magnificent job. And Meghan and Harry were happy enough to stamp all over and literally dance on her grave. We watched them do that. So
Yeah.
am I going to watch Meghan? Do I want my daughter to look up to someone like Meghan Markle? Absolutely not. And I've just done a post about this. I do not want my daughter to think it's okay to go and treat people in the way Meghan Markle does, then just put a smile on your face and pretend anything that happened. Like, you got to find growth in who you are and be a better person. But this is why they're just stuck with this smile and just pretending that it never happened. And New Year's Day, what happened in New Orleans, and the fact that Meghan became a trend over that. She took over the news from that. And it's like, even if you plan to do it New Year's Day, you'd move it out of respect, you know? But she don't have that, does she? Because she would look at that and go, this is the moment.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's unbelievable if you think about it. It is. This woman has absolutely, and then to say love Meghan. This is the woman who has destroyed every member on both sides of the family. Nobody has been spared. Maybe Doria, because Doria is grifting and getting good money out of it.
Mm-hmm. And it's
You know,
like,
but that's about it.
and to find new friends. The reality here, if we cut back all the BS, the reality is you're finding new friends because all the friends you had are gone.
Yeah.
No one wants to stick around you guys. Even the ones that are being paid to be around you are no longer around. No one can deal with you.
But isn't it sad though? Isn't it sad that It's so funny. It's so ironic. I mean, and Netflix knows it by now that, oh, she's elevating. I like to elevate things. You were elevated from from the gutters of, because she was coming over to the UK looking for a rich husband and trying to appear in a reality TV show. So she was elevated. She was turned into something extraordinary. And what
Mhm.
did she do with it? She shot all over it.
Yeah,
She
literally.
I'm serious, literally.
Yeah.
She what? She was at the pinnacle, and now she's below the bottom of where she started, because now she's even more of a mockery. Because before she married Harry, didn't people knew she was a bully and stuff like that, but she wasn't that well known. But now she's
Yeah.
worldwide well known bully, D-list, that she has no talent and everything. So she is below. She's worse
Mhm.
off than when she started,
Yeah.
I think, anyway.
They're the richest, poorest people you've ever seen, aren't they? Because they've
Yeah.
got no real depth, no real relationships, friendship. It's a shallow, hollow existence of celebrity. And that's their world. That's their life. That's their family. That is
It's
literally
terrible.
their family. Mindy saying, "This is the most glamorous day of my life." Like, what? Oh,
Yeah, but that line was written by Meghan Markle,
oh
and
I
then
know,
she
and that's
fakes
even
laugh.
worse.
I can't believe she fakes laugh.
It's
I
the
mean, it is
sand. The
so
fact that
cringe.
the fact
It
that she's
is so
practiced in that
cringe.
sand, and she's not even got the foresight upon watching that back, which we know she would have watched that clip about 28,000 times before it would have gone up onto her Instagram. That she's not even picked up on the fact the 2025 from before is still there, like pans to another side of the beach. It's so lazy, and this is why they get called grifters, because they
Made a
don't
new
even
method.
protect themselves at this point, or they're trolling us, and they rely on this negative backlash in order to keep them going.
Yeah, but the thing is that Megan still thinks of herself that, she's that popular because she
Mm.
buys bots. That is so embarrassing, all the bots that they're buying. I mean, it is unbelievable. And I think that the gaslighting of Meghan Markle is over. And I think that with all the negative comments that Netflix is getting, how Polo did so poorly, Harry and Meghan Dog did, it was a huge backlash. Um,
A
they
part
had
of me
to,
does think though Netflix just wanted to rush it through now, get Polo and her show out of the way for 2025, so they can just be like, bye.
yeah. So we're not going to re-sign
Yeah,
the contract with
and
you. We're
also
done with you.
if they were to do his now in Megan's in five, it just prolongs the agony. I do feel like they've just quickly put them out together to get it
Just want to
over
get
and
it
done.
over
It's
with.
like ripping off the band-aid, you know?
Yeah. It's like they just want to get it over with.
Yeah.
And because this year is supposed to renew the contract, I don't think there's going to be a renewal of anything.
Well, what else is there to do? You know, she's already give us, ladybug bread. So like
I know. I'm sorry, but I like the ladybug.
No, there's nothing wrong with the ladybug, but what I'm saying is not her idea. This is why there's even on the Daily Mail today. Did you see that article on the Daily Mail?
is that the well, it's all off Pinterest, isn't it?
No, I haven't seen the Daily Mails.
I'll show you. I'm going to show you the Daily Mail right now, and you're going to laugh. Okay, it's a Daily Mail here. It's brutal, guys. The backlash is brutal, and Netflix is not happy.
Well, they've been calling her a loser.
So where did you get your ideas from, Megan? The scenes in Duchess' new cookery show that feel very familiar, from Marchioness of Bath to Ladybug Bruschetta, and even Kate. It's like, it's brutal. It's brutal.
Yeah.
They go, in her new Netflix series, Meghan Markle invites friends and famous guests to a California estate, not her house, where she shares cooking, gardening, and hosting tips. But if it all feels very familiar, eagle-eyed viewers have already spotted a series of similarities to old recipes and other shows just hours after the trailer came out. Some have compared her Ladybug Caprice Bruschetta to similar recipes. Others spotted similarity to a YouTube cooking show hosted by the Marchioness of Bath, and her beekeeping was noted for also being one of Kate's favorite hobbies.
And David Beckham.
and David Beckham, of course. In the trailer for With Love, Meghan, the Duchess hosts celebrity chefs and famous friends, including Mindy Kaling and Abigail Spencer, as she prepares a range of perfectly presented dishes to a soundtrack, The Loving Spoonful. In one clip out from the kitchen of the rented 5 million reality TV Montecito mansion where the show is set, Meghan, who tells viewers she'll share some little tips and tricks, makes a ladybug themed appetizer. However, viewers noted that recipes for the dish have been around since 2015 on dozens of food blogs and Pinterest pages. They also feature in the U.S. lifestyle magazine First for Women in 2018 and the popular TikTok account Home Cooks World in 2023. The ingredients in the latter's recipe are a baguette, pesto, mozzarella, basil, cherry tomatoes, calamari, blah, blah, blah. But it's like everything. Look, and they put, look, even the way she dressed here.
I know.
And
the
when
dress.
did she grow boobs? She has boobs there, right? And then we have the Marchioness of Bath, you know, and there she is in that cringe thing. And what and both with hair, with their mouth open, drooling, you know. And then they go like, Kate is known to make her own honey, while Queen Camilla is also a keen apiarist and keeps bees at Raymond, her 6-bedroom retreat. I mean, another row. Toomey, oh my God, Toomey, you are featured.
Oh, what does it say?
It says, Toomey, other viewers have compared scenes from the trailer to those in the YouTube cooking show Emma's Kitchen, hosted by Marchioness of Chef Toomey. Emma Weymouth, Marchioness of Bath, has had a cooking program at Longleat State for 9 years. Toomey, you're featured.
Cool.
Yeah, Carol Wright, I Rise Reb. That's awesome. Toomey, you're featured. Yay.
Yay.
Sweet Caroline, and then you have Butski, and I mean,
Look at that. Go back to the bee moment.
That's Princess Catherine.
Okay. Well, I thought Megan's bee moment was really cringeworthy. Look
Yeah,
at all
she
the
copied
honey
it.
we have.
Yeah, and then they have here Ladybug Caprice appetizer. See,
Yeah.
look.
I know. It's painful.
So she's stealing recipes from others or using.
Yeah,
other
the problem I have with that is that she never says those are somebody else's recipe according to the
No.
recipe that I found here and there. She never credits anybody.
No, she said she thinks she's thinking outside the box. These are, I like to put a new spin on everything that I've done. I like to look out. She didn't say outside the box. I forgot the word that she used.
Yeah, but it's I mean, it's embarrassing. It's
It is embarrassing.
I did my video today and I go into great detail and I explain why Netflix did not advertise it for months, because they knew that the minute they advertised it. I mean, and we went earlier, Tina, over the comments on Netflix, and they're brutal. They knew that the moment they advertised it, they would get huge backlash. They would get the biggest backlash ever. And this is not a positive thing, because they've gotten canceled, viewer cancellations and all kinds of things,
Wow. Yeah, well, people are just getting tired now, aren't they?
They are, because the comments are brutal. They are going in. Like, there's not one comment that's good.
None.
There's this guy. I'll show it to you guys. I follow him. Okay. Okay. I'll show you this. He did this. He posted this. I mean, that's being followed more than Meghan's thing. I'll show it to you, because if you're getting, I follow him on TikTok too, guys. Okay, that's him. Watch.
Drop the trailer for her new. Will we ever know peace again? Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Scamalot, just dropped the trailer for her show, and let me just say, it was one of the most out of touch things I've seen in a while. Most Americans right now, most people in the world are struggling to put food on the table. They're struggling to pay their rent, to pay their mortgage. Who wants to watch an ex-duchess traipse around her mansion picking flowers? In the trailer, Meghan Markle says she's in the pursuit of joy. Well, we all saw what happened to the last woman who tried to make joy the hallmark of her brand, Kamala Harris. She got her ass handed to her. Meghan Markle, I don't think this series is going to go so well. Now, Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Waffle House, it's clear that their teams are trying to turn her into the next Martha Stewart. They're trying to build this lifestyle cooking brand. The big difference here is that Martha Stewart has a personality. It's clear Meghan Markle is trying to emulate Gwyneth Paltrow as well. And you guys know how I feel about Mother Goop. She's always talking about a bone broth or a salad, but at least she's authentic. She might be kind of a California cyborg, out-of-touch woman, but she seems real about it. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, right now, the average salary for an American is $62,027 a year. Meghan Markle, she has more than that on her wrist and her hands while she's squeezing a lemon. I don't know if Meghan Markle's turned on the news recently. We have acts of terrorism every single day, cars blowing up, people driving into crowds, wars around the world, and she thinks we care about her ladybug avocado bread she's making in her mansion. I don't give a rat's ass. I'm convinced at this point Meghan Markle has absolutely interacting with working class Americans. The world is burning, and she's like, who wants to put together bouquets on my estate? It's almost satire at this point. Meghan Markle, she's strolling around her own personal orchard in full hair and makeup with the camera crew. Meghan, you need to leave the compound and go talk to average Americans. What's also interesting to me is that Netflix and Meghan Markle, they don't realize she's not that famous anymore. When she left the royal family years ago, we all wanted to see what she was going to do. Now she's kind of like Grisabella from the musical Cats. Memory all alone. No, I know the 4 or 5 Meghan Markle fans that are left are going to say I'm a hater. They're going to say I'm racist, a misogynist. That's always what they say when you criticize Meghan Markle. Let me just tell you, I call it like I see it. I don't care if she's black, white, Asian, Indian, Hispanic, male, female, you name it. I judge everybody equally and with a fair view. I was rooting for Meghan Markle. I got up at 2 a.m. back in 2018 to watch her wedding to Prince Harry. But when she went on Oprah and insinuated that the royal family was racist. I was done with her. Meghan Markle, she knew that being a victim was profitable, okay? If she was going to rebrand and launch in America, she had to be a victim. But the fact of the matter is, if Oprah was a real journalist, she would have asked, when did this happen? How did it happen? Do you have any corroborating witnesses? No true journalist could have printed Meghan Markle's claims because she had nothing to back them up. Exactly. The royal family embraced Meghan Markle. I know some people have amnesia. I know she wants to do revisionist history, but the Queen embraced her. Charles embraced her. Everybody else, they threw her a massive wedding, gave her homes, cars. They let her do renovations. They gave her everything she wanted, and all she had to do was show up for some charity events and smile and wave. She wanted to have her cake and eat it too. She wanted to be a royal and to be the Duchess of Sussex, but she didn't want to do any work. She didn't want to live in the UK. So she turned around and she shanked Charles, the Queen, and everybody else. In the Queen's final weeks, the final weeks of her life after a life of service, Harry and Meghan were kicking up dirt and trouble. So for those reasons alone, I don't have much respect for Meghan Markle. I don't find her that funny. I don't find her that interesting. I don't understand why she has any fans whatsoever. I will be watching the show and reporting back because I'm a martyr. I do it for you. I'd rather make love to a piece of sandpaper than watch the show, but I'm going to do it. And Prince Harry, you are culpable as well. You allowed this woman to come in and con the entire royal family into thinking she was some big Hollywood actress. None of us have really ever heard of her. Now she has you living back in California doing these reality shows. And you guys said you wanted privacy. So what is it? Do you want privacy or do you want to do another reality show? All right, my friends. Thanks for liking and following. Drop a comment.
Paula, can you put that link in the private chat or somewhere for me?
Yes, of course. I'll send it to you.
He's brilliant. He's absolutely nails it all the way through. No one can come back at him. No, he's literally covered every angle that someone who supports Meghan would try. He's covered every part, and I love it.
Yeah.
No, but this is with that.
Yeah, no, but this is, I mean, this is the thing, you know, that, and this is the woman who likes to take ordinary things and elevate them. This is a woman who was less than ordinary and was elevated. She stood in the balcony with the freaking Queen of England, one of the most respected women of many generations. Yes. Okay. And she trashed her, she defamed her. I mean, and this, I mean, the fact that it's like having it's like having a piece of shit hanging around a flower garden, you know? And that was Meghan, stinking everything up.
Yeah, it's true. She came in there for one agenda only, and that was to get the royal title. Yeah. So come over here and play in someone else's garden and pretend she's Martha Stewart. And like they said, this is really interesting, though. This is the really damaging part for her right now. There's crises going on, like the gentleman just said. In New Orleans, terrorist attacks and things are going on, but she's too busy on herself to stop and say, the least she could have posted something to say something about New Orleans, but she didn't. She's too busy on 2025 me.
Literally me. That, even like the ladybug thing. Yes, it's Letitia. You see it on Pinterest, these recipes. They're great to do with your kids. I made little biscuit houses with my daughter, but you do it with your children.
Like the Marchioness of Bath. Like the
She's not
Marchioness.
even doing it in her own house. It's not.
That would have been a good
Yeah.
moment for her to have the kids in there fixing the little ladybugs,
Yeah.
No, but this is just for you guys to see what a nobody this woman was. It's like
embarrassing. It's she's embarrassing now. She's embarrassing herself.
no,
in a
TikTok is
very-
freaking out.
she's- it's
TikTok is freaking
desperate.
out. Netflix is freaking out. Please go watch my video because it's not that big because I have a lot of information on that video I did today about that and why the strategy of not advertising it. Because when we were all of us were looking because Netflix usually posts the programs for the first 6 months.
Oh,
Meghan's wasn't there, so this is why even the serious newspaper reporters were wondering whether it was going to come to fruition at all because Netflix had announced the roster of shows that were coming. But no, and as I said in my video today, the reason why they did it the last very minute that they could is because they knew the backlash was going to be brutal.
Yeah.
The backlash is brutal. They couldn't
It
get
is.
any what you might call it. Apparently they couldn't get any people who pay to have, you're using my pot and pans and stuff.
Paid comments.
Sponsors.
Paid sponsors. Somebody to say something nice to her.
Yeah. So go follow Link. That's his link that I'm posting, and tell him that I sent you because I'm trying to convince him to come to my channel.
Oh yes, I will.
Oh, you need to get him. He's amazing.
Yeah, but he's very famous. He's very
That
famous.
would be awesome. Okay,
Yeah,
that's Link.
He was a senior advisor to a Kennedy, so then he does things
Yeah.
with Megyn Kelly. But he's very funny. I follow him on TikTok and on
Very
X.
funny.
He's really funny. But anyways, we're thank you, ladies, for joining us. Next week we're gonna have more members in the panel. It's just that today is a holiday and stuff. But we'll see you next Friday. We're gonna announce on whose channel it's gonna be, so we can hopefully Tina will host us.
One day I will. One day.
Don't
I'm
be
not
shy.
as brave as all you lot.
You know what?
You
And
are because you're here.
it's really I know you're waiting on to do it, but it's just like this, just us.
Yeah, I know, but it's having to lead it all and stuff. Literally, I was just.
You
having
don't
to, like,
lead. You don't
Oh,
lead. We're
no,
just
no, but
talking. We're just
like,
talking.
Yeah, but Paula, you're natural at it. You're natural. This is
I'm
what
not.
you do.
I
Yeah.
am. I am.
You're
not.
natural.
You
too,
are.
Tina.
No. You know what
You
I
have
do? I think I'm
so
talking
many
to
powerful
you.
things to
I
say.
don't even want to consider how many people are watching because if I do, I get stressed out. So
Yeah.
I just concentrate on talking to you guys, and
Yeah,
then
me too.
having a
I get
conversation.
stressed.
Yeah.
So, but thank you
Yeah.
very much for joining. Please go subscribe to Leticia and to Tina's channel, and we're gonna let you know, guys, next week during the weekend in which channel we're gonna do it, and we're gonna have more of the panel now that the New Year's has come. Thank you, Saint Hudson, for
And-
the super chat.
Yeah,
Megan's
sorry, I'm
reference
late,
license.
guys.
No,
Sorry,
that's
I'm
okay.
late.
That's okay, sweetie. That's okay.
Let me also say this. I'm going to do a live in the next couple of hours. If you guys want to join me, I'm going to do it on the gentleman she just did. Paula
Ah,
showed us. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They
I'm
just
gonna-
give
I'm gonna-
another-
Yeah. Right now I have to go. I have to go check my eye. It's still sore.
How's it doing?
You can
Oh,
see it.
Okay.
Like,
I have they left a lump here from the thing that they took out. I can still feel the little lump. So I
Uh-huh.
have to tell the doctor if they took everything out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I can still feel it, because before I felt it, but it was so huge. I thought it was part of the bone.
Is it
turns out
going
it was-
down?
No, it's
It
right
might
here.
it might be a bit of scar tissue though that's formed.
Oh,
I don't know because here there's no. I feel very, but it's here and here. This is where they had to, and he used an electric thing to cauterize, and because there was it was a huge hole left in there, so he had to sew it up. But now I can really feel a lump here. There's a
Yeah.
lump right here and a little lump at the bottom. So I have to make sure that he didn't leave a stitch in there or anything like that.
What's that man's name? It's Lauren someone, isn't it? The link is on
Link
here.
Lauren, Link Lauren. I sent
Link
it on
Lauren.
I sent it on our WhatsApp chat, so you can
Yeah.
go watch
yeah.
it.
And I put it in the private chat
That I
too.
sent you, so he can come to my channel.
First time I see him today, and I followed him today. I was like, "You are what? I'm following you."
Yes, I'm gonna click that button as well. So, and I'm
Yes,
gonna
he
do
knows
it
that you're
TikTok.
coming from me, so he can follow me, so he
And
can
do you
come.
know what? Even that bit at the end, I'm a martyr. I'm gonna do it with views. It's owning your shit, isn't it? Like that's genuine. It's that
Yeah.
simple, Megan.
No, but I
If you
have to.
wanna
Yeah, we
cash
all have
in
to do it. We all
and
have
go,
to do
I
it. I
want to be
have
a
to watch
teacher,
it.
Yeah,
I
own
don't
it.
want to do charity, you're still going to get some people that will respect that honesty. But pretending you're something you're not, pretending this didn't happen, is not the
Right.
way forward. You know,
Right.
we all smell the bullshit. We all see it.
And I wonder if
Pretending that
Megan is
it
going to
didn't
donate
happen.
any to charity.
Pardon?
I wonder if Megan's going to donate anything to charity. You know, she could have used that cooking show to say to them, "I'm going to go to the homeless in Los Angeles." Remember how her father used to take her around the homeless for Thanksgiving and stuff like that?
Yeah,
She
no, it's
could have
all
done
about
the cooking
her.
show for the homeless, and highlight that way. And we're going to bring food here, and we're going to go. No, I'm still going to be royal in Montecito. No, I thought
Yeah.
she wanted to be grassroots, and she's the political woman and stuff like that. Why not go to the homeless streets in Montecito, do something there?
Well,
I'm
she
sorry,
doesn't
that's
have an
Los
audience.
Angeles.
Because she don't care, does she?
She doesn't have an audience. Who is she talking to? She doesn't relate to anyone. It's like, who is she really talking to? Like you said, why didn't she go and do something for the homeless? That would have been more productive.
Or something like that, like cook for children, underprivileged children, and instead of
Yeah.
pretending to be royal in America, because that's what she's trying to do. Royal in America. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex.
Do you know what the scariest thing is, though? If you try and figure out when Meghan was doing this in the filming for this show, who did she actually think she was talking to? Because we all
Right.
know, like, who did she think was her audience in this? Like,
Who
who
is
is
your
she
audience?
talking to?
Who in the hell is she talking to, Tina?
She thinks she wants people to know she's royal and that she's bringing the royal customs from the United Kingdom to the States.
Oh,
She's
please,
being
she
royal.
just
This is
married a
what
man.
makes
She
me
just
feeling
married a
insane.
man.
This is the most amazing thing because I'm in front of royalty. No, Meghan is not royalty.
Okay.
No.
Harry is the
Any
blood
royal
blood.
birds in her body.
royal. Yes, but she
If
wants
the
to feel
kids
like that.
exist, her kids are more royal than her, if they exist.
Yes.
So, like, you're nothing, So the least bring goods, if you're going to do this. But it's impossible for her to do that. It's blatantly obvious. She doesn't behave like someone with a sound mind would.
Right.
Because we're all going this way.
She's
and
in a
we're
bubble.
Going this way.
Right. Everybody's going this way and she's going this way and talking about herself on the way. Me.
And the thing she don't get, everything she's telling us to do, like stick ice cream in a bowl or put some vegetables on a plate, we're doing anyway.
Right.
Being kind, we're doing anyway. Obviously, people would
And
look
by
at
the
us
way-
doing this. Yeah.
By the way, you remember when she did archetypes that she wasn't the one doing it? It was the producers doing this
Right.
stuff, and then she would go and they record that. She wasn't the one cooking it. When they had everything ready, she would come and pretend she was doing this and doing that, but it was actually somebody else doing it. Just like they did with archetypes, where the producer came out and said, that's what happened in Spotify. Don't you remember that in Spotify? The producers came out and said, we were the ones questioning she did
Yeah,
question apparently.
They were chopping and cutting the interviews together because she she'd turn up for the big people, the ones
But
who
not
would
the little
elevate
people.
her. But the small people she didn't deem as important enough. the producers would interview them, then they'd cut the bits and put her question in, so it sounded like they were all in the same room, and they weren't, allegedly.
So this is the same thing, and this is why the chef walked out. I did a video about it because the chef wanted to promote it, like they do with everything, they want, and he refused, and she refused because she's too good for that. And then the chef didn't want to be with her anymore. This is why there was no promotion of anything.
Yeah,
this is terrible. But anyways, we'll see you on
Sorry.
next Friday, guys. No, you wanted to say something?
No,
Go
I was
ahead.
just saying, like, the thing is, you watch it in the orchard, you're walking around. It was all paid for by the lives of the spies that you created on the everything linked to them is the Queen, the royal family. It's always been about the royal family. It was never about Meghan Markle.
Yes. It's never been about you. And now that you're not in the family anymore, no one cares. It's like the only reason we were interested in you is the fact that you were a part of the royal family and that you were in with the it crowd. But you're not in anymore.
Yeah.
Running around cooking in someone else's kitchen and garden. It's so ridiculous.
I know that. You both know that. The people in the side chat know that. The large majority of the globe knows that. We just need Meghan to catch up with that.
Yes.
No, but the only reason why she's doing that is because, of course, the royal title, and because Netflix signed them for a 5-year contract, and they want their pound of blood, even if it's, to say that's it. Because every time she does something, she gets exposed even more as a fraud, as a talentless person, as a superficial fake person, as somebody who really has nothing of value to offer, not even as a human being, because look, she has taken a huge platform that I would have given my half of my body to have in order to promote good causes. And she's doing nothing with it. She's destroyed it. She has ridiculed it. And now she's back being a low-grade influencer on a Netflix show that is going to tank.
That is so right. A low-grade influencer.
Yeah. And what I would have done for domestic abuse, if I had that platform, oh my God, like you won the lottery with that platform, not the royal family. You won the lottery with that platform that you had. You could have done anything. And even though she's got, even to this day, she's got all the money, all the pretty bits, the nice kitchen, it still don't elevate her. Because she pressed up on the fucking button and the lift stayed put. Like, people were like, now we remember you with Oprah. Remember what you did.
Yes.
Like,
it's not going to go away. It's not going to
boring. It comes across fake, manufactured. She's trying to be, we saw, the dress that she's wearing and that thing, that the floral dress, she should have worn that to the children's charity thing. Rather than the red dress that she wore.
Right.
Or to was it no, which one was it where she went for the backless gown
in Nigeria?
The floral dress would have been good for them, Meghan. Like, everything she does is ass backwards.
Yeah,
it's just it's failed. Which sometimes it makes me think she does this on purpose, because
she's only thinking about herself. So herself she's not thinking about the audience. She's not thinking about the people around her, where she's going and what she's doing. She's just thinking about how she's going to look in this dress. Yeah. And, what you were saying, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I just want to say something here to St. Hudson. She says she knows what she's doing. I disagree. You know why? Because if she knew what she was doing, she would have huge brands working and dying to work with her. She doesn't.
I get what St. Hudson's saying, though, because at this point she knows she can't get the brands. And a part of me can't help but think, because it's such a fail, because everything she does pretty much ticks a box of disaster, you think, how can a human being get it so wrong? So sometimes I think she leaves the 2025 in the sand because she knows it'll get a headline. She'll wear the crease clothes because she knows it'll get a headline. Negative headlines is her brand, and sometimes I think she does it so it fulfills the victim narrative to keep her going as a victim.
I think at the beginning maybe, but not anymore, because now everybody's ridiculing, even the mainstream media. They show her thing in the sand. They showed that she tried to do it before, like apparently she tried it a few times. I mean, how bad? And by the way, they're trying to imply that it was Harry filming that with his Apple iPhone. So is Apple that badly? in cameras. I mean, high resolution, because that looks like an Nokia from 2000. You know, the ones that had that shitty little camera, because they're claiming that it was Harry who took it using his iPhone. That's not good advertisement for iPhone.
No, no.
It's
iPhone's been Markled. Who knew?
The iPhone is
Did you see the
Apple
tweet?
Markle.
The one tweet about the ladybugs, and it was like it was the only way she could get Harry to eat his vegetables.
And I heard, because I did a video that she was coming to YouTube. She is coming to YouTube. She has a YouTube account. I know
But
that.
again,
But
we go back
she hasn't
to-
made it that
Oh,
account. She
yes.
hasn't made it public. She hasn't made it public. I did that video about 2.5 years ago. When I said that she's coming to YouTube. This is why she's been trying to influence what is on YouTube, because she is coming to YouTube. You know,
Oh,
Like,
my God.
look, I have the comments, and God knows a lot of people throw shit at me. I have the comments. Why doesn't she have no
yes.
comment?
All right. Why does she not have comments on?
But the thing is,
You know what
can
your
put
critics
filters.
have to say about you, so you know what the hell. Don't you
Yeah.
need that?
You can put filters. So, for example, you can eliminate certain words. For example,
Right.
biatch, or so she can have a filter. So her comments, you know, even she may get negative comments, but she just can't handle criticism or negative comments about her,
But the
because
thing
she
is, that's what it's like, a window display, isn't it, with Meghan? You can look, you can't touch, you can't comment, you just stay there, enjoy me, invest in me, but I'm not going to give you this back and forth. And here's the thing, Paula, like you said, you've had negative comments. I have. And I don't think, like, if I'm going to put myself out here, it's only right that I'm open to, you know, sometimes someone will say a comment and I'm like, yeah, actually, they've got a point. And then I can learn and grow from that. Other times, I just think you're crazy. I'm not even going to put things to that. But at least I give that, you know? It's like, there's no back and forth, is it? It's on her terms.
And not only that,
Yeah.
she can talk negatively about others, like she's done about her entire side of the family,
Oh, yeah.
and lie about it, but nobody can call her out for it. If you call her
No,
out for her
that's
lies,
terrible.
that's
It's terrible.
terrible. But she can call and lie and defame others, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, shh, that never happened. Shh.
Right.
We're Smiles now, family time in someone else's house
No.
where our kids are nowhere to be seen. And we all just think, Charles, deal with them, please. Honest to God. I can't.
But anyways, we gotta go. I gotta go.
Yes.
But thank you guys, and we're gonna see you guys next Friday. We're gonna let you know which channel, and it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna be more of us. So thank you very much for joining, and thank you to the beautiful ladies. Thank you, Leticia. Go subscribe to their channel, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, side chat.
Bye.
Couple of hours. I'll be live.
Bye. Bye.